Fourth time is the charm. I was doing really well in the last video, which you all won't get to see. But I just got a notification and it stopped my recording, so that's a bummer. Um, all good though, because there is an endless sea of words that can come out of this mouth. Look at that hair dog. So, just got home a few minutes ago from the grocery store. I got done with work and was in desperate need of groceries, and so my roommate let me borrow his vehicle, and then I went and got some groceries. Also stopped at McDonald's. I caved. I try not to do that very much. I know it's not healthy for you, which is crazy that I'm saying, oh, I know it's not healthy for you, so I'm trying not to get it, and that is a thought that's going through my mind. It's shocking that that is something in my life currently that is running through my mind. Typically, I wouldn't think that. It's like, oh yeah, my taste buds would love this, but then now I'm like, oh, I want something healthy for me, and that's not going to be super healthy for me. So, I decided, okay, that's all right if I just typically have it like 5 to 10 times a year, and so you just make this trip one of those times in 2019. So it is what it is. Let's see. Did I feel a little bit judgmental towards myself when I did that? Yes. I want to say yes. I still have a tough time with that. I still get judgmental when I make certain decisions. It's like, oh, you could have made a better one here. You could have made a better one there. If you would if you would have made a certain decision, then you would have received more love, and I could care for myself more. So my love is still dependent on the actions that I'm taking, which is something that I definitely want to work on over the course of the next few weeks, for sure, because I don't want what I'm going to be doing to dictate how much I receive love from myself and share love with myself. This is something that is heavily in my awareness now, and I definitely want to work on it. And then I also really want to work on this whole money thing. I'm tired of not having it. Grew up not having really everything I had to pay for, so it's been cool to like just know I'm in charge of doing it myself. But then I also have had this thought my whole life that other people have a bigger role to play in life than I do. Let me rephrase that similarly but more specific. Other people have more control over my own life than I do. And so if I was to ever succeed, it would be because someone saw what I was capable of doing and said, hey, you're awesome, come do this with me. Or someone would say, oh, you're an awesome youth life coach, come teach my kid. And so I had this idea that responsibility, or was aware that responsibility fell to me for where I got in life, but then at the same time, I was also in a position in which other people were the ones controlling the outcomes of everything. So, very strange. It made for this paradox and conundrum in my mind, which I wasn't quite sure how to deal with, which I am now just becoming aware of and learning how to deal with it, which is really cool. It's definitely sad that it's definitely sad that I've been in a position where my whole life I've just been subject to other people. I was writing one day, and it kind of feels like if I were playing a game of chess, every person I interact with would then become my opponent. And in this scenario, the goal isn't to win; it's just we're playing chess. And so, what would happen is, excuse me, uh, he'd move, she'd move, and then it would become my turn. And then it was my turn, and then I'd flip the board around and say, hey, you can move for me. And wherever they wanted me to go, I would go, and I did that because I thought, well, oh, if they win, then they'll like me, and they'll feel better about themselves. And so I just became this this person who this person who would do everything to please other people. And then when I was walking home today, I thought of another way to explain it. Imagine I imagined I had this heart inside of me that was glowing, kind of like a light would glow. And what I did was I took that light out of myself, and then I put it in a lantern, and then gave that lantern to someone else so that they could see as they make their way through life, as if I were the source for them to be able to get to a certain place. And so, yeah, I've just been recognizing so much of my life revolves around how other people perceive me, and I need to do well to be worthy of being loved, and I'm really wanting to work on that. And so I'll end it here, a little over 6.5 minutes. See how it goes.